Hey there, my name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master, and I pray this message finds you at the precise time you need it. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else, as these are collective readings and timeless. Though this particular time, it's applying to the Lionsgate portal. I'm going to be going through each of the elements: air, fire, earth, and water, to give many messages for what you can expect this Lionsgate portal. All right, let's dive right into it. Welcome in, air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're going to dive right into your messages, okay? For what kind of energy you can expect to be moving through with this Lionsgate portal 808. Ooh, I love this for you. I have been hearing this for you so loudly. Okay, that makes so much sense. We have this beautiful deck was gifted to me by Roger Washington. Please email me. Please email me. You've blessed me abundantly. This is the card of regeneration. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that imagery, okay? It says number 11, so you could be resonating with the justice energy. You could be seeing justice in other readings that you've been tuning into. We also have black tourmaline energy here very profoundly, as well as Pluto, Plutonic energy. So again, maybe with the Plutonic energy, you have some Scorpio placements. You might also have some Mars energy that's pretty heavy in your chart. So be on the lookout for the fire and water sign readings if that was something that called to you before. But ultimately, I'm seeing here this feels like a deep energy of purification, okay? With this regeneration here, it's like kind of tower energy, crumbling of the old, re-emerging, re-emerging as a more complete, healed, and strong self. It feels like I have the black tourmaline crystal here. It's like this energy is so strong and grounded. And I feel like sometimes that's something you've been dipping in and out of, but there's really a profound opportunity for you to take advantage of this Lionsgate portal for the breakthrough that you've been looking for, okay? Like the snake sheds its skin. It's like you're getting through to a new level. You're releasing your old mold. And that has to be coupled with your intention, okay? Because the black tourmaline energy, it can be around you, it can be in your space, but it's contingent upon your activation and claiming of this energy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read these cards from the book. Um every element is going to get one of these cards, but they're just so beautiful, and I need to share with you the messages here because I know there's already going to be a lot of confirmations for you in this just guidebook. All right, so we have regeneration, black tourmaline, and Pluto. Keywords: protection, purification, and grounding. I literally okay. Regeneration is the act of physically and spiritually becoming anew. It is literally and figuratively shedding skin so you can change and grow. When you're on a path towards enlightenment, it causes you to lead a life you did not lead before. You can begin to change your behaviors, thoughts, actions, and reactions and regenerate your spirit. You need to realize, though, that in order to experience a regeneration, you have to put in the work, and a lot of this work pertains to your shadow self. When working on your shadow self, you will be prompted to face your darkness and any deep-rooted emotions that may have been compartmentalized so that you can put on a brave face. One planet that relates all too well to regeneration and challenging your shadow self is Pluto. Larger than life, omnipotent, alchemical Pluto has a force that is among the most intense of all the heavenly bodies in the solar system. If life seems like a personal hell to look okay, if life seems like a personal hell, look to Pluto for help, but don't expect him to do the heavy lifting for you. Pluto reveals your vices, addictions, and your own undoing, but like a phoenix rising from the ashes, he can show you how to transform that lead into gold. This will always involve a symbolic death. Remember that you're dealing with the ruler of Hades, and something must be released in order for something new to be born. Number 47 could be a confirmation for you. Pluto knows that nothing ever really dies, that it simply transmutes into another form and regenerates. When experiencing powerful regeneration, it's essential to use an equally powerful stone to provide the purification and protection you require. Black tourmaline is a potent grounding stone that will shield you from negativity in any form. It takes negative energies from your person and environment, transmutes them into positive energy, and then emits new, higher vibrations. Activation guidance. Buy a plant, herb, or flower seedling of your liking. Plant the seedling, water it, and speak to it with words of encouragement every day. Watch your seedling grow and prune when necessary, observing how the pruning stimulates new growth and regeneration. Your affirmation. I embrace my darkness. I acknowledge the shadow that is part of myself. I call in regeneration and rebirth to cleanse all that is no longer serving my highest good. So a really big message here of release, release. You could also be working with spirit aura quartz, very specific, or other types of quartz, but specifically a spirit aura quartz is coming through. So I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Let's get into it with the Crystal Tarot. I love it. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Some of you are practicing ritual on your own to invoke this regeneration. Some of you need to book that, okay? Especially if you're dealing with other people's attachments, like that is not easy to step up out of on your own unless you have had that experience already, okay? You can go ahead and book that curse breaking candle ritual in the description box below. Okay? It's deep. Y'all know everything that I bring to you is something that is tried and true in my own life, okay? I'm I'm not just tooting my own horn. So we have the Knight of Swords here, followed by, okay, I want to see if that'll focus and you can see the Ten of Swords. Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. You could be seeing 101 and 1010. This feels like there's this energy of no looking back, no longer allowing yourself to entertain energies that keep you stuck and stagnant. We had the Ace of Wands come out, which is all of this energy that is going to be born. It's like this space between here. The space between the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands is literally this regeneration. It's the process of alchemy. The the black tourmaline crystal itself will literally pull in negativity. It will shield you from that. And it will transmute that energy to emit a more loving, protected, grounded frequency. This is the process of alchemization. You are learning the art of alchemy. Literally, 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 literally. Whether you are doing this on your own, you're asking for help, which is often necessary. With this energy, it's like you've been trying to call in all of this beautiful, high vibrational, freeing, positive, constructive energy that has been constantly just without or out of your reach because it's been blocked. It's been blocked by the energies that you haven't let go of yet. And Spirit is telling you to take advantage of this Lionsgate portal to activate the catalyst required to release these energies and cut these cords, break these contracts. Spell reversal, whatever it is that is for you. Okay, then we had the Fool and the King of Cups. So what I'm seeing is actually, because where I'm seeing that you've been having trouble is like energies pulling on your heartstrings, the cords. They're like putting anchors and cords in your heart that you haven't been able to let go of. Literally. It could be as many as 10 people for you. Again, not for everyone. Take it if it resonates. And you've been aiming to seek out this energy of lightheartedness, of childlike innocence, of freedom, of longevity, of youth. And where Spirit is going to help you fill this cup so it overflows. With the King of Cups here, you're going to see that this is coming from intention. This is coming from your intention to believe that this transformation can be completed. Air signs are calling in transformation. Air signs are calling in regeneration. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're calling in the energy of rebirth. Okay? Leaving behind old heartbreak, old narratives, old ways of telling the story of your life. Let go of the past so you can talk about the future, so you can believe in the future more by putting more of your energy there. By believing that you have what it takes, okay? Calling all of your power back, the Hermit, calling all of your energy back, to trust that you are guided by spirit, that you have the answers, that you have the passion, the resources, the stamina to make these changes. Okay? Loving this. Okay, literally we have 10-10. You can't even make this up. Oh my gosh, you know I love doing tarot readings for you. Then we have the Knight of Cups, the 10 of freaking Pentacles, and what? The King of Wands coming out to couple the Queen of Wands. I love this, okay? See, this is about the promises that you're making to yourself in allowing yourself to change. The old versions of you that you are holding guilt or pain or shame around, they are the version of you to fight for when you are moving into this new beginning. You owe that version of yourself, and you owe the version of yourself today the justice. Again, this 11 energy, the justice of seeing this transition through, of becoming the version of yourself you know that you are and you are capable of becoming. You've just been afraid to fully go there. Let go of the fear. The Lionsgate portal is an opportunity for you to let go of the fear of having everything you've ever actually wanted and keeping it. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is like a fast and furious message. Maybe that resonates for some of you. Is that a confirmation? Let me know. And I will see you in the next one. We're going to hop in over to fire signs. Welcome in, fire signs, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're going to get your angel. I wanted to say angels and crystals. Angels and crystals. So it tells me that already tells me you're praying a lot. This is actually the Astral Realms Oracle deck. And I wanted to pull an oracle message for you to kind of kickstart this energy. And here we have it. Wow, that makes sense. Oh, so you could also resonate with the earth reading. So if your intuition was telling you that you should check that out too, go ahead and do that. So we have number 12 here that came out for you. It says perseverance. Number 12 is also the Hanged Man. Perseverance, earth element, and the crystal turquoise. So that looks like a temple. That's giving me temple energy. That's giving me Oracle of Delphi. You could be connecting with the Greek or Roman pantheons. You could be tuning into your own psychic abilities a little bit more. I feel like some of you are getting really deep activations in this Lionsgate energy. This reading for the elemental check-in is all about, okay, what can you activate with this particular Lionsgate portal, okay? Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Watch the other elements as you feel called. Okay, so yeah, automatically I'm seeing that some of you are getting deeper into your channeling capacities. You're getting deeper into your psychic abilities. You are also, but in a really grounded and practical way. Maybe these have been things that you've been thinking about doing for a really long time, but you haven't been quite of the mindset or the confidence to fully allow yourself to go there. So let us read this from the book. It's a new deck to me, but I also know that there's a lot of really important validation for each and every one of you in these descriptions. So let's get into it. We have perseverance again with the crystal turquoise earth element. Your keywords are intention, serenity, and gateway. Even though times can get tough and it may feel like obstacles continue to prohibit your achieving your goals, your perseverance is the key to your abundance. Setbacks are a natural form of progression, but how you handle these unexpected events and disappointments is the true signifier of what achievements you are capable of and how far you can go. Perseverance is in your frame of mind. You can choose to either remain defeated or push through and find other ways to get everything you've dreamt of. The earth element represents stability, practicality, and hard work, all of which are essential for establishing firm foundations and boundaries to continue to build upon during your journey. No matter how many times you are deterred or shaken, you can return to this earthly elemental energy and remember why you started at all and what you are striving for. Turquoise assists in navigating through life's obstacles, enhancing energetic feelings of wholeness, serenity, and emotional balance. It acts as a gateway between the heavens and the earthly realm. Like I said, you're activating your channeling capacities to give you the power to stay completely grounded, but fluid enough to be deeply connected with spirit, your activation guidance. Turquoise has the capacity of retaining a specific frequency you program it with, so teach it to be your second in charge on your journey. Write down 2 or 3 specific manifestations and intentions on a slip of paper. Bury the paper and your turquoise together in soil to charge it in the earth for 24 hours. Remove the stone from the earth, but let the paper remain. I have the strength, your affirmation is, I have the strength within me to overcome any obstacle that stands in my way. That's really beautiful. All right, let's get into your tarot. So for some of you, this means about letting yourself get a bit more creative. I can't even make that up. I was going to say creative abilities you're activating. And here we have the Page of Wands, which is right on par with that. It's like you're getting back in touch with the inner child energy that allows you to create things. Okay? That's not just about your intentions and being specific, which is a really key message here for you kind of across the board, is like how you activate certain energies and certain actions in your life. Again, these are all potentials. If you're ready to activate this on the Lionsgate portal, you can do that on your own, or you can come join me tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing a live stream guided meditation and sound bath with Reiki. Okay? Oh my gosh. I love that the Hierophant came out next. Okay. Oh, I feel like you're on a mission. Spirit's telling me you're on a mission. Okay? And that all of the changes that you're making right now, all of the intentions that you have to be grounded, to be more playful, to get back in touch with your creativity, to consciously drive the creative forces of raw energy in your life. Spirit's telling me that you are very devoted to this, and that you also have a lot of backing from spirit, from your angels and guides, okay? Wow, the 10 of Swords came out. You might want to check out the air element reading if you haven't already, but because that card came out there as well. But it's just kind of like you're not seeing roadblocks anymore as roadblocks. Roadblocks don't exist. They just force you to adapt, kind of like what that um oracle description was saying. Because what I'm seeing for you, yeah, literally is like, okay, because you're so focused on what you want, you've had your meditations, your manifestations, your journaling, your downloads from spirit be so specific about what you want that it's just like it's you and your spirit team and you got it. There's no such thing as anything really being in your way. There's just energy for you to navigate, alchemize, or adapt to. Okay? And you're seeing that momentum is never really lost with the 8 of Wands here. There is so much that is coming in for you because you are transmuting these energies. You are learning how to see things differently so that you can make everything work for you. Setback or not, that's a fact. And that's a freaking fact, okay? Ace of Swords says, you're standing on your truth. You're standing on what you believe is right and what you know to be Correct. Oh my gosh, the Fool again. Wow. The Fool again. It's just like you have your intention, you have your vision, you have your faith, and you're like, Spirit, I'm free falling. I love it. I love this for you. Okay, awesome. Yeah, okay. That makes sense, Spirit. That makes a lot of sense. We have the Page of Cups here. You've been waiting on okay, for some of you, this is an email or a phone call or a text that you haven't been expecting. For some of you, this is something that you've been told, okay, be on the lookout for an email, be on the lookout for a message coming in. There's something here that is going to change things for you. I don't know exactly what it is yet. But I feel like, okay, that's not what I was expecting to come out. So, Spirit, can you tell me, what do you mean? Can you clarify that once more? Okay, yeah. Oh, come on. Okay. So the devil came out to clarify that, and I was like, what do you mean? Because it's not negative. Whatever this is isn't negative. It's just veiled. It means that you can't see it right now. And they were like, please. And they're like, no, it's a secret, says the high priestess. It's a secret. You can't know what this is yet until it's the right time. But just know that there's something coming in that's going to change things for you. Okay. There is some sort of communication that's going to take place. It could be an opportunity, a work opportunity, a job transfer. It could be something here about getting things moving. There's something here about shifting directions, but it's like the energy is going to come in when you fully open yourself to being fully open yourself to doing things differently or maybe moving in a new direction, okay? I don't feel like I don't feel like this is negative. I feel like some of you are worried that things are not going to go the way that you expect, but Spirit wants you to be a bit more flexible. That's why you've been tuning into your intuition more and praying more and manifesting more because you're trying to be open to, okay, well, this is the idea. Spirit's going to show me how moment to moment, okay? That is your surrender. Is just trusting that you only know the next step and that when you have that next step, you're going to take it. But there is some communication, someone um for some of you, this might be an ex that's trying to come back. Literally just, I don't even have to say it. You already know the drill. You already know the drill. You've been hearing it from other people. If that's your message, you've been hearing it from other people. Okay? Keep your cool. Stay level. We don't want exes back. You don't need to learn the lesson again. You don't need to learn the lesson again. Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, okay? You don't need to learn the lesson again. You learned it. 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 Spirit just said check verified. Check verified. So maybe this is a DM. Someone's gonna get a DM. So whether that's like a check verification on someone's social media platform or literally a check verified, you're getting a check in the mail. You just are gonna have to see what this is. You're just gonna have to see what it is. Just be open. Just be open. All right. Fire signs, that's your message, okay? Be open. Set your intentions that you're open to shifting your approach as things change, okay? That you are flexible. Your fire energy gives you that quick start. You're ready to adapt whenever you need to. The grounded energy that is here supporting you tells you that you are quick on your feet. You're learning how to balance the focus and the consistency with the flexibility and adaptability, okay? You're on a roll. You're on a freaking roll. Okay, we're all right, Earth signs. Let's get right into your messages here. I'm shuffling right now because I want to pull a Astral Realms Crystal Oracle for you. Okay, you've been doing a lot of healing. You've been doing a lot of heart healing, okay? You've been navigating these triggers like a boss, all right? There's been so much. There's been so much that you've been dealing with, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that you are navigating this so well, all right? Even if it's hard, it's a lot of up and downs, it's a lot of inner turmoil. It's all coming up because you're ready to be releasing it, okay? So take the time that you need to get recentered. All right. I feel like a lot of sacral activations are taking place for you as well. All right. Spirit, can we have an ancestral realms? It's not ancestral realms, but you guys are working a lot with your ancestors. A lot of these things are triggers from your ancestors. These are inherited patterns that you're being offered the invitation with this Lionsgate portal to break out of. Yep. Wow. I love that. Okay. Beautiful. Spirit, beautiful. Okay. Your card. Oh my God. I love this for you. This is so perfect. This is expression number 3. Flower agate. Throat chakra. I love it. I love it. I love it for you. Okay. I'm going to read it from the book because I've been reading it for everyone and because there's a lot of confirmation in here for you. Okay. We have number 3. Beautiful. Expression, flower agate, throat chakra. Keywords, self-growth, potential, and blossoming intentions. Wow. The way we express ourselves is multifaceted, visually through our appearance, who we choose to surround ourselves with, and body language, but most significantly via spoken interactions. Communicating with others and ourselves is an integral part of how we shape our reality. When your throat chakra is closed or blocked, you will experience trouble communicating effectively with others, and it will hinder your ability to speak your truth, which is your most pure form of expression. It can leave you feeling insecure or introverted, and the rest of your chakras unbalanced. However, when your throat chakra is open and the energy flows freely, you're able to stand firm in what you believe and express yourself openly and honestly with not only those around you, but more importantly, with yourself. To activate and open your throat chakra, carry flower agate on your day-to-day ventures and put it under your pillow when you sleep. Flower agate's healing energetic vibrations help plant the seeds for your manifestations, ideas, and intentions to blossom and turn your dreams into reality while banishing your feelings of self-doubt and insecurity. Activation guidance. Start keeping a journal because if you keep your feelings and thoughts bottled up, you are bound to explode. Sorry, your thanks. Once you are comfortable writing down your true feelings, you will gain the confidence to put your words into action and express them to the collective around you. Alternatively, you can practice by speaking your truths into a mirror. Your affirmation. I am open and honest with myself and my community and can offer them my insight by expressing my true feelings and wisdom. So this coupling the triggered energy actually makes a lot of sense for you, okay? You could be seeing the Empress or the or 333 a lot. You could be seeing the Empress in other readings as a confirmation that this message is indeed for you. Um I'm going to start pulling some tarot cards and just keep channeling here and moving with the flow. I just feel like you're letting yourself slow down when you need to. And I feel also very positively for you that you're not putting so much pressure on yourself the way that you used to. You have been and have a tendency to be very hard on yourself and to have very high expectations for yourself as well as others. And because you're softening so much in your approach to yourself, yeah, these cards are beautiful for you. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Um, because you're softening towards yourself and because you're creating more balance in your approach to your life, to your obligations, to yourself, your spirituality, to your learning, to your resting, to your nourishment. It just feels like you're out of your comfort zone, but it feels so good that you're not even concerned about how different it feels. Okay? Where in the past, trying to stretch past your own limitations has felt very difficult. I want to say troubling actually. This is a very different energy for you. You're so grounded. You're so aware because spirit has been putting you in a position that you need to be feeling everything. That you can't avoid some of these emotions that have been blocking what you've been trying to manifest. Some of these old ideas, these old beliefs. So, oh, this is really beautiful. This is really beautiful, okay? Yeah, very triggered in this group, but that's okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You're getting through it better than you ever have, okay? The strength. Do you see that? That's the triggered energy, and that's you nourishing yourself and also letting spirit help you, okay? Beautiful. And then you being successful with this every single time. Six of Wands. Can't even make that up. I feel like something you've, yep, exactly, exactly. Something you've been praying for a really long time is about to come through for you. This opportunity, this communication, whatever it is, Ace of Wands. The sense of like renewed passion, renewal's here for you as well. You could be working with the water element or needing to spend time at the ocean. There's just such a, you know, it's so interesting because I feel like as triggered as you're feeling, you're still balancing the the incredible emotional turmoil with practical action and still doing the things that you need to do. And I feel like spirit needs you to validate this. The fact that even while you're moving through so much emotionally, you are still making headway towards your goals. Your whole life isn't falling apart because you're letting things go. Your life is robust. There's a woven fabric. You could be seeing spiders a lot, actually. You could be seeing spiders that are, or spider webs, because that is a confirmation. Um, or you could be even just feeling the energy of spiders, spider webs, of actually the sturdiness of this new reality that you've woven. That when you have stuff coming up, when you have triggers, when you're working through emotional turmoil, you understand now that, okay, this is just a moment. This is just a moment. My whole life is still going exactly as I needed to and how I've intended it for it to go. You still have the ability to change anything. It's just something's different now. You're calling your power back from diminishing yourself. Yeah. Okay. Break it down for me. Wow. Oh my. Okay. Oh, I love that. Oh my God, I'm hearing a song from Camp Rock. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I have found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me. I love that. And on the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles, it's just like there's such an innocent attitude about this too. There's such an innocent attitude about this. That was that was the Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, with the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is awesome. Yeah, and then the Hermit. You could be seeing 909, 999, 911, 919. 609, 77. A lot of numbers for you. You guys are the number folks in this reading. Okay. And then the King of Wands. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's like because you're calling your power back from by moving through challenging circumstances where you're being given the opportunity to change the way you treat yourself and the way that you speak about your life when you're going through something difficult. It is completely rewiring your nervous system, it's rewiring your mind, it's rewiring your body, and it's rewiring your life. The nine here, the nine of the Hermit to the King of Wands, is just like, you're not even, there's no more apologies. There's no more apologies. You're unapologetically you because you've sat in all of your darkness. You've sat in the tough times and you know who you are at your best. And you know that when you're having a moment, it's just a moment, okay? You're activating in this Lionsgate portal this this true self-love, this true self-care. That's your reading, Earth signs. All right. Beautiful. Last but certainly not least, we have water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Okay. We have Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. No, no, I'm not giving you 400 cards. Okay, just one, please, Spirit. Just one for my water signs. Oh my God, you're just opening up to so much abundance, aren't you? I love it. I love it. You've been working so hard on that. Redesigning your belief system. I love it. Your affirmations. Yeah, your affirmations. Your affirmations. You've been working on your affirmations. Okay. Okay, wow. Wow. All right, all right. Not what I expected, but we're gonna dive into it. Water signs. We have discipline with Saturn energy, the crystal azurite, and the number 30. Discipline. I'm gonna read it from the book for you. Discipline, azurite, and Saturn, number 30. Clear communication, blockage removal, and spirit guides. Really, this whole message has come full circle, hasn't it? This whole reading. In order to function in the pressured, instantaneous society that we've created for ourselves, discipline is an essential part of daily life. We have become conditioned to expect immediate results, but that's not how life really happens. In order to achieve your dreams, goals, and desires, you must buckle down and get ready to face the hardships that come on the road to success. One planet to see you through this process is Saturn, your biggest supporter but toughest teacher. Saturn represents the limitations, hardships, and blockages you face in this lifetime and past lifetimes. As the ruler of time, Saturn will put you through trials and tribulations in order for you to learn pertinent lessons and come out on top with newly gained wisdom and maturity. Working with Saturn's slow energy, the results are long-lasting, but you will be able to manifest things physically when you work with its energy. Although Saturn's lessons are hard and sometimes even brutal, they are necessary lessons. Face it head on, do not fear it. Use crystals around you such as azurite, a sacred stone for communication with your spirit guides, to aid you in your work with Saturn's energy. When associated with the third eye chakra, azurite assists in awakening your psychic abilities. When used with the throat chakra, it helps you recognize your intuition and removes energy or communication blockages and roadblocks in your progress. Azurite is a great tool to use during meditation to clear your mind and allow you to go deep within yourself and clearly receive intuitive messages. It also assists in relieving your phobias and any negativity looming in your thoughts and helps ease the blow of Saturn's tough lessons. Activation guidance. Ask and answer the following questions. What are some lessons that Saturn has taught you? How are these lessons seemingly karmic? If these lessons keep presenting themselves to you, what is a new approach you can take to experience a preferential outcome? Affirmation. I am working slowly with discipline to learn the lessons Saturn is teaching me. And I'm seeing that this is in this Lionsgate portal for you, water signs, this is actually an energy that you can activate and you can ask for the Lionsgate portal energy to say, okay, I'm ready to work with Saturn now. I'm ready to get into alignment with Saturn. This is something that you've already been doing to an extent, but I just feel like it's like the pieces are almost here, but you're just drawing the connections now. Ah! Wow, I love it. You're being a student of desire. You're learning to be a student of desire, a student of your desires, a student of your dreams. You're learning how to believe in the inevitable success, the inevitable reality, and enduring belief in your dreams, in your desires. Studying the law of attraction. Yep. We have then the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Releasing limiting beliefs, especially those related to time. I feel like for a lot of you, this is also a message of recognizing what energy is yours and isn't yours, and acting accordingly. Okay. We had the Lovers come out. Okay. Can you clarify, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles. This tells me that as much as you're eager for certain things to manifest in your life, you're being very patient. You're trusting in the timing of things. I feel like this is the deepest lesson that Spirit has been trying to teach you for a very long time. Yeah, it's a hard-earned lesson, and it's like the key here. It's what exactly was said in the Oracle with the Five of Swords here. It's like you have been, some of you believe, or some of you have had the belief, you've been at some points held the belief that if it doesn't happen right now, then it's never going to happen. Okay? Or that if there's a block, or that denial is rejection, but delay, it could just be a delay, not right now. It could just be not right now, okay? Because certain things have to unfold. You have to learn other lessons. Other people involved have to learn other lessons. As a light worker, everything that you do that is for you is also to serve the benefit of everyone else. Okay? So, especially when you're collaborating with people, you're learning how to see that all of this is intertwined, okay? All of this is intertwined. You're starting to recognize the connections of everything, how much everything is really really in connection, and moving out of this kind of, I want to say confusion, but it's almost like overwhelm and disbelief. It's really disbelief. It's like some of you have been a little distressed, I feel like, when things don't happen right now, that you get really discouraged. Or on the flip side, you get into alignment with things to happen easily, and then it starts to build momentum, and then you get scared, and then things just kind of unravel. Or you can have some serious interference. In any case, it will all come to light exactly when it's supposed to. If you feel like you need energy cleared off of you, book a candle ritual with me, okay? And I will channel hardcore energy into that, clear major cords, major contracts, major energy for you. All right, the link is for that in the description box. Because yeah, like you're seeing when they're saying it's darkest before dawn. And this is a really powerful breakthrough that they're wanting you to have with this Lionsgate portal, okay? With the Six of Wands here, success on the bottom of the deck, of your alignment coming back into success. Falling back in love with yourself. Spirit said everything that doesn't serve that is ending. Because this is a lesson that you needed to master before things could continue to get better for you. Because where you're going, Spirit needs you to understand that you need to be on guard with certain energies, okay? To really have very distinct discernment around what the origin of an issue is, and then be willing to act on that. Whether that's something you need to call yourself out for, whether that's something that the universe calls you out for, your guides call you out for, God calls you out for, or that's something that you're being shown really isn't your own energy, okay? A lot of you could be dealing with projections that you're learning how to get out of. Yeah, trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition, but not holding back on some of these truths anymore. What else do you need to know? I feel like, yeah, this might be the last card for you. Because once that ends, here you go. Here you freaking go. That's you. Being launched into your new life. Launched into your next timeline, okay? Run free. Run like the wind. Be free. Oh my gosh. I love it for you. Your spirit team is so proud of you, okay? Trust the timing, trust the process, and know that everything's always working out for you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow night for the Lionsgate portal meditation and sound bath that I'm going to be doing live. All right.